What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing a rebuild on Madden 22, a realistic style rebuild of the Los Angeles Rams. And before you get all wild and crazy on me, yes, I know they're 7-3, but they just got destroyed by the Niners. So, hey, you relax. You give me a chance here. We obviously rebuild all 32 teams anyways. This is the perfect time to rebuild them, as once again, they just lost to a team that a lot of teams have beat up on, and even the Lions have almost won against them. So, say what you want, but it was not a pretty game for them at all. They got to get away from turning the ball over, simply put, and they need to start running the ball more. I don't care if Cam Akers is injured, whatever. You know, still run it. You've actually had some pretty decent games with Henderson and Michelle, Jesus. Good old Mitchell, Trubisky, nothing. Obviously, that's probably set up by the past game with Cooper Kupp and Stafford. Robert Woods injured for the season. We all know that now. I've seen people non-jokingly said, that's the Odell Beckham effect. He signs at the Rams and he's Robert Woods out for the season. No, it's not how it works. We didn't really get to see much of Odell, obviously, but they still, even just on swing passes and whatnot, still went after him so hard. So I can only imagine that once he actually knows the playbook that he will get going. I don't know what the whole I hate Odell Beckham thing is, but I imagine he's going to do pretty well there for sure. Stafford, pretty damn good season, I suppose. He's still kind of making some Stafford-ish mistakes, but still, playing here pretty well. Better than, as of late with Detroit, I suppose. The long story short, the Rams are getting what they thought they were going to get with Stafford, which for them it's a win. O-line, Corbett, not bad. Whitworth, really good still, even though he's old and he looks like a bullet. Havenstein, I think he's playing well. Edwards, meh. Higbee, I don't know what EA sees in him. Is this like kind of a new age Tyler Eifert thing? I don't see it. And maybe that's recency bias with him dropping all those passes, but even statistically, he just looks like a 74 overall. But he's an 83 here. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. Defensively, once again, we know about the DT. Inside linebacker has been bad here forever, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know if they had a guy that was starting, I don't know, dude. I don't know the last time the Rams had a decent middle linebacker. Rookie year Alec Ogletree for 3 weeks, maybe. Burgess was playing pretty well. Lost for the season, unfortunately. Rapp has not been it. Fuller has actually played pretty well. Darius Williams has not played up to that breakout season standard. And then Jalen Ramsey is still playing probably the best corner in the league. He has had a couple of lapses, but overall he's still really good. But that's basically the team. As far as a Madden franchise standpoint goes, far from great. Far from great. I don't even remember. I say this a lot, so I might just have old age, but I don't even remember them winning many Super Bowls in Sim. Am I wrong to think that? It makes sense, right? Because Stafford, he's rather old and he's star and he's not great in Madden. So if we don't boost his ratings, he's going to regress hard, which I probably will boost his ratings, assuming he plays, or at least comes close to the season stats he's had in real life. But yeah, it actually makes sense because, a lot of money, lost the draft picks for him, not super great cap space, and I would assume now they probably re-sign Odell, which I don't know if I will, to be honest, because, once again, low overall, so I don't know. This is going to be a weird one. Let's just get on to it. Long enough intro was long. The intro was so long, you probably had time to like and subscribe, and if you didn't, well, you can do that now, obviously. And what are we looking at first round? Let me see. Okay, so we are the Rams, so this is where we're going to start looking at players. Man, wide receiver might be up there on my list, though, because Robert Woods and Odell are kind of older. So, yes, this is a realistic style rebuild, but no, I can't just re-sign players because real life says so. And great, I didn't even know this, but the Green Bay gets to play the Rams off of a bye week. Yay! But speaking of those negotiations, all the players they traded for. Way to go, Rams. You've done it. You win the prize. Von Miller is a guy I would like to keep because the edge is not super fun around here. Odell, I mean, it's a free agent, so it's not guaranteed that he has to stay. This is kind of the Rams have been all in for 2-ish years now. That's an all-in type signing. doesn't mean you have to re-sign him, and I don't think we will. Sebastian Joseph Day, we just mentioned a guy that I definitely want to keep. We could afford Odell, but I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't. Darius Williams, maybe. And by the way, is he actually a CB2? Because, like, he's 5'9". I don't understand what's going on. Austin Corbett. And I always thought it was Corbet. I was like, oh, look, I'm going to be smarter than normal. I'm going to say, oh, it's Corbet, because everyone has this fancy name in the NFL. Nope, it's Corbett. Great. And everyone else, probably just backup level talent. So it's playoffs time. Are we in them? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? I will say, we are playing against Green Bay in Green Bay. And more importantly, that game that we had to start this rebuild out, they did lose. I think it was rather close, though. I can't really remember. Breakout. Who is this? Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones. If I'm not mistaken, this guy actually has, like, okay athletics. I'm pretty sure. He must have at least decent change of direction, because I remember seeing this player, and he's young, right? Ernest Jones. No, he's got terrible athletics, but it's a Madden rebuild. I don't care. I keep hitting my knee when I'm trying to make points, and it keeps, like, making, like, the numbness happen, and it's not good. Matthew Stafford should be superstar, and with those numbers, I will probably boost him to an 88 overall. I think that's pretty fair. Darrell Henderson, actually not bad. Cooper Kupp does not break the yards in a season record for a receiver. Van Jefferson, a guy I didn't mention, actually, but from what I've seen of him, he actually gets open decently well. He just can't catch, it seems, or maybe just had a really bad day. Higbee overall, I just don't like. I don't. And it's funny, is in our Rams franchise, I actually liked him, but he was slow, so I was like, I don't want you. I want O.J. Howard again. Odell, pretty damn good, but yeah, not good enough to re-sign anyways. O-line, ooh, pretty good stuff by sack total numbers. Donald, who's actually had a pretty down year for numbers, per se, 12.5. Kind of seems like that could be what happens. Von Miller with 10, 9.5 for Floyd. Ernest Jones at 4 interceptions. Before anyone gets wild, I know, Donald gets like 5, there's 5 linemen blocking him at all times. I know, I hear it all the time, but still, I'm just talking about numbers, okay? Relax yourself. Tom Brady with the MVP award. Any awards for, oh, we're just going to skip right over that. Stafford at number 3. So yeah, I'm assuming my man's here is going to get Cooper Kupp with wide receiver of the year. You're going to get a superstar dev up, right? 4-4 is the Niners record. Yeah, no, damn it. I was going to say before playing the Rams, but that would make no sense. Damn it. I was going to make a funny, and I ruined it. No snow, but it's still cold. Green Bay as a home team is definitely not a place you want to play, at least Lambeau. Aaron Jones, who I'd imagine would actually be back for this. I think it's, I mean, sometimes it could be a long-term injury, the MCL sprain, but I would assume at best it's going to be like a 4-weeker, so he should be. I was like thinking about, Aaron Jones, injury. Is he going to play or that? The game was over in seconds. Did I have 15-minute quarters on? What was the quarter length? Bruh, how many minutes of quarters did we have? It was gone. Oh, was it not actually? Did I not put 15-minute quarters on? I don't think it actually was. Not that it mattered, because I think it is all scaled. Because obviously, if you don't have 15-minute quarters on, it still goes 31-10. That means it's scaled somewhat, right? Because you wouldn't be able to get that many points off in real life with that little bit of time. But overall, yeah, Stafford did not play well. 36% completion percentage is never acceptable. They finally tried to get the ground game going. Did not work. Green Bay's defense, actually pretty stout. 2 sacks allowed against Whitworth. Who the hell do they have starting, though? Rashawn Gary. I mean, he's pretty good. Playing better, but... Yo! 3 missed field goals. Mason Crosby missed one, but I mean, that's just basically a usual these days. Yeah, do I not have 15-minute quarters on? Once again, it means absolutely nothing, but as far as me commentating over it, it absolutely threw me off. I'll tell you that. Let's see if we must not have had it on. No, 15-minute. What the hell happened? I was talking about an injury, and then the game was over. Okay, dude. Oh, yeah, we had a breakout. Did he get it? Oh, come on, dude. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't a great performance. I suppose if he gets the star, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't know what kind of XP he would have gotten off that breakout, but did have a couple of picks. He's a rookie. I mean, really wasn't that many high hopes for him, and we're broke. So we left a lot of people on the board, and we're still broke. We left like 20 mil. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Chiefs win the Super Bowl over. Oh, thank God we have 8 mil. Chiefs win the Super Bowl over the Packers. Let's take a look at the potential dev-ups. If Stafford isn't superstar, I'm just going to force it anyways. How? What? I do not know how you get dev-ups for quarterbacks. I always thought for quarterback, it was fourth in... Oh, maybe actually he regressed because he's old? I didn't think... he's old. I thought I turned dev trait regressions off. Or does it auto-regress someone if they're old enough? Man, this has been a great rebuild sponsored by me and my brain. All right, so dev trait regressions are back in the gutter because we're not going to have those on. So Stafford regressed quite a bit. He still would have regressed, though, because he wasn't Superstar X Factor at the time or Superstar at the time. Did Vaughn regress? Damn it, dude. Everyone's regressing. But hey, it gives us a leg up in the competition, doesn't it? Odell's star. Probably deserved, though, so I'm not even going to make an argument with that one. Hey, best of luck to you, pal. Yeah, okay, so Stafford's going to get bumped up to like an 88, and we're going to be letting Odell Beckham go. More like Old-Dell Beckham. Negotiations. I don't even, like I said, I don't think we can even afford them. We can't. Which is fine by me. I don't think we can afford Darius Williams, though, which is not fine by me. Darius. One more try, Darius. Damn it. What's the tag? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not great either. So we have like 9 mil. I wonder if we can actually get rid of anyone. There's got to be an offensive lineman that we can save money by getting rid of. I know Stafford's probably rather costly, but there's got to be something we can do. Stafford, Donald, Leonard Floyd. Yo, do the Rams not realize that it helps having a guy like Donald? I would not pay him how much? Yo, what are they doing? Excuse me? Like, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad player, but that's that Nick Perry effect. Excuse me? Just because you have a moment doesn't mean you deserve a ton of money. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of whatever I can at this rate, I suppose. That is a fortune. And I can't even think about it, but Whitworth's still here at 40. What a god, dude. Actual hero. But look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna have to boost him as well. We are cheating, but the regression system is, like, let's be honest. We can't blame EA unless they ever implement something where the ratings go dynamic week to week, which would be really interesting. That's something I don't think they should ever force, but if they implemented it and it was an option, that'd be kind of cool, I will admit. But until that's a case, you can't really blame them for this, so you do kind of have to manually adjust as you go. Was there anyone else, like, you know, if they're not that old, fair enough, right? I mean, I think that's okay. Leonard Floyd at 29, that's kind of like when most big-ticket free agent linemen actually get signed, so he's kind of in his prime as a pass rusher, I suppose. But yeah, that's a lot of money they gave him. 79 overall, I think is fine. 9.5, sacks, pretty much similar to what he had last season. So yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be mad. But with that being said, we still absolutely cannot afford anyone. So maybe we try to sign some like 6 mil cornerback that, you know, really wants a Super Bowl ring, like Patrick Peterson if he's a free agent. But other than that, I don't think we can afford a thing. Bryce Callahan actually wouldn't be the worst fit in the world. I know he's not actually a number 2, but since Darius Williams was 5'9", I'm making the argument that, oh, well, he'll play there because he's 5'9". If he wants to join on a 1-year 7, I will make it work. Hey, Whitworth star, man! We'll say that they're probably opening the door for him to retire next season. Austin Blythe. He's been kind of like struggling to get a job, I think, so I mean, if he wants to join us on a 2-year something, man, we are broke. I didn't even get to play, really, and we're broke. Like, I didn't get to do anything. It's basically just like a watch part. Yo, is that what they really have in real life? I knew it was bad. I didn't think it was this bad. The Rams really are playing a Madden freaking franchise. And I've seen something that's like, well, compensatory picks will change that. It's like, really? Who are they getting back for compensatory picks? Like, does Odell count? That's kind of BS if he does. That's like basically it. Like, who? I'm trying to think of someone. Like, no one. Like, who? Who are they letting to go to free agency that's worth so much for a compensatory pick, like a 6th-round pick? Really changes a lot there, huh? Wow, this is a disaster. Well, I will say thank you a ton, Rams, because this will be so much easier on me when it comes to prospects. I mean, I got like 3 picks to work with. I'm not trading up from next year. We barely even have anything the way it is. All right, you know me. Time to look at the fastest 40 times and go for the best. Actually, I'll wait. Private workouts. Could you imagine giving a private workout to a 7th-round projected guy? Actually, does that happen? I feel like that may happen. Oh, well, let's go to the next round and see if we got anyone. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. We did not get Callahan, which, honestly, with potential re-signings coming up anyways, it might actually save us, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty big. We got Callahan. It was a 1-year 8, but hey, we got to try to keep that window open. Jalen Ramsey can only do so much. Got a bunch of day 3 players that we're going to be privately working out. O-line is a need, so I suppose that one will be the guy. That one and that one. Now we're going to go with Torres. And we have a couple of undrafteds there just because of athletics alone, simply put. All right, it's the draft, and we're... First pick is 23 in the 5th. I literally didn't scout any of the 1st through 4th round talents because there's just really no point. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Trade up and lose even more picks? Farr was actually on my list, so I mean, that kind of sucks, but we'll see who's actually there. So we do have some 1st to 2nd talents, which, I mean, honestly, with our desperation, could be worth it potentially, but we'll have to see if there's anyone there worthy. And my middle linebacker is gone. I know they're all day 3, so you just don't know where they're going to go, but he's gone. I mean, I don't know, dude. These guys all kind of don't look great. Like this guy, like I know nothing about him. Like I know absolutely nothing. I pulled the center off. I mean, I'm half tempted to just trade down. Honestly, screw it. I mean, I don't even know if this guy's a freaking coverage guy, but we're going to take him. We have no other choice. 80 speed. I thought he was going to be way faster than that. I didn't think... an 8.69 was going to be 80 speed, 89 excel. He looks rough, but, I mean, what am I supposed to do? There's literally nothing. Like, the Rams really just, I mean, jeez. We instantly lost, making it just so dumb. And now my DT's gone. He was undrafted projection. Okay, sweet, man. Is he at least strong? 26 reps. Like, these guys are so weak on top of it. We get a 6 off the Texans next year. I mean, there's just nothing to grab. Like, it's desperate. It's dire. Diarrhea. It's actually that bad. We're going to take the strongest remaining defensive tackle, Darian Peel, who is super slow, and even with that 32 or whatever reps, is only 87 strength. So, this is going to be disgusting, but what am I supposed to do? Just look away. Honestly, just look away. That's all I can really tell you. And the servers go down, too. Nice. Oh, maybe not. We're... Actually, it might not even be the servers. It might just be me and my freaking internet, dude. My internet has just been crapping itself lately. 65 overall, huh? 65. That is bad. Let's actually take a look at some of the players that we had. I'm kind of curious to see if any of them were halfway decent. They were before the 6th, actually. So let's go the 5th round. Where's the wide receiver? This is where our middle linebacker went. Trey Ellington, 67 overall. Much better than the guy we took. That sucks. Here's the cornerback. He's a 72 overall. I mean, I suppose he, okay. Far, super fast on the list. How many players? Like, 3 of my guys went right before that. Seriously. And then Torres, who I probably should have went without the gate, 70 overall. Oh, that would have been perfect. Yep, I am just sad. Did you went with Torres right away? Yeah, I'm not exactly liking the way this is turning out so far. Our center is awful. The team is literally like 500K off of being broke. Robert Woods is gone no matter what after the season, and depending on if we have to re-sign anyone, he could be gone at the deadline, because he's like the only guy we can really get rid of a ton of space with and still be okay with, Van Jefferson at 2, Atwell at 3. But, yeah, this is the kind of window for the Rams here, but defensively, we really did nothing to fix anything. Like, we couldn't do anything. I mean, we had nothing to work with. No money, no draft picks. This is a GG almost. Ernest Jones, another chance, another sell. What a job. Good job, dude. We're off to a roll. Unfortunately, Terrell Burgess will not beat a superstar. And he did clutch up. Now, I will say, I've not really done this often. Let me know what you guys think, if it's fair or not. I will do it or won't do it in the future if you guys do or do not want it. But I did change the scheme to Carolina. It's not guaranteed or anything like that, but obviously if you go Carolina or the Saints playbook, it does liken your chances, but I mean, I'm just saying. You know, let me know. It is what it is. Gamertag is great with or without superstars, so meh. At least for now. And then if you guys don't like it, it's like, oh, okay. I feel like you're on the verge of not being on the team next year. Just going to be honest with you. Is what I would say to someone that would not be on the team next year, but not you, of course, sir. All right, so I have no idea how much money we have, but we do have to pay Stafford. I do not know how well he's playing, but I imagine given up what we did and the job not being done, we probably want to keep him, and I would say that he probably deserves the contract, so we're likely going to give it to him. Whitworth will be gone. Bryce Callahan, we just can't afford. Rob Havenstein, I don't know if he's worth the money, and a lot of the other guys are kind of just backup level talents. David Edwards needs a contract. Greg Gaines is like, I'm star now. It's like, that changes nothing, sir. I don't know why you think you're worth $5 million per. Stafford, though, not that bad. A 2-year deal. I feel like in real life it'd be a 3-year deal. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal worth 97, 94. Really? Just not the salary. I mean, that's not bad, right? We're giving you financial freedom. You're just taking a little bit less than you were. Like, it's not, you know. What I got to do? Put quarterback on the list now? Which, in fairness, is a lot of them. Playoffs time, we absolutely sold on the season, and we may have sold the whole thing. We didn't. We hold a spot at 9 and 8. Are we 6th, 7th seed? Literally the 7th seed. Oh, my Lord, dude. The worst part is we sold multiple times. We sold more than ever right here because Seattle was actually 9 and 7. Going into last week, so were we. Winning that game could have gotten us not a bye week, but a home game. I don't know what to tell you, dude. We were doing so well. Not saying that's what's going to happen in real life, but we're like 7 and 2, and then we just like lost a bunch of games, which is always super fun, obviously. But let's take a look at those numbers. Where did Stafford rank? Oh, ew. Not going to be saving your overall this time, buddy. Cam Akers wasn't even that great. The whole team was super iffy. What the hell? Of course, the pass rush. Okay, so at least the pass rush was good. Floyd with another 9, 15 for Miller, 16.5 for Donald. At least Floyd's playing well. I think with 3 straight seasons averaging at pretty much 10 sacks per, I think if he doesn't get to star, I'm going to force him to star, and I'm probably going to force him to like an 82 overall, which even then is like kind of low. I won't obviously do this all the time, but for big name players with contracts specifically tied up that are huge, I think it's fair to do it. Similar to like when we did the Bears and we would change Robert Quinn. That was a voice crack. I apologize to myself because people are going to troll me for it. I don't care about what other people think. Von Miller and Donald clearing up some nice awards there. The Buccaneers, who actually don't seem super great with overall here, are our first opponent. On to our impending doom. I can't wait. Tampa still would have Tom Brady. I'd imagine still be in the 90s, I would say. Let's see it. The Bills, not looking super great there, actually. This is a very odd team to rebuild. As far as real life goes, obviously, like I said, you know, they have a lot of talent, maybe some holes, but can easily overcome those holes with, you know, Jalen Ramsey and Vaughn and Donald and all those players, and offense has a lot of talent, but in terms of Madden, they are kind of a tougher team, so not as clear-cut as real life, in my opinion, and not looking super great here either. Had a really good chance to hold on, but here comes Tampa. And Tampa, did Brady throw a game-losing pick 6? Is that what that was? Unless it's not Brady. It is Brady, but I don't know what happened. It was a pick 6 to Taylor Rapp. Those are the types of players Brady throws picks to as well. To the guys that just don't usually come up big. And they did theirs. Leonard Fournette, 15 for 8. For 8. 0.8 yards per carry is so bad. Tyler Higbee, 53-yard. Wow, what a really bad game from our receiving end. I knew we did, but at least we didn't throw a pick 6 to lose the game, I guess. Donald, really good stuff. Pick for Rap, obviously, came up huge. I was going to trade him, too, because, he had a little bit of money savings, and his overall is decent enough to where we could probably get a third off of him, but I suppose I'm glad we didn't this time. Of course, Stafford, normally I would go improviser for QBs, get a chance at speed, usually get a pretty good chance at, guess I'm just not going to see it then, usually get a good chance at throw power upgrades and all that. Taylor Rapp, a guy that we know so well in our Rams franchise. Did we even get a single speed upgrade for him? I think maybe one, if that. It was not good. And Dallas, who was 14-3 and 85 overall, that offense looks scary good. We do have some defenders that are pretty solid, obviously, and an offense that seems to sell. So how good are we going to do? I don't know. As Baltimore is moving on again, Buffalo loses this time. Dallas with a great start, 7 points. We just aren't ready, but at the same time, with a team that is built to win now, the experiment kind of failed, didn't it? I don't think this whole trading all the draft picks thing is going to work out here, because we're going to have to kind of reload here. Although 6 minutes left, 4 minutes left. Oh, we sold. That's automatic points. Or, it is a 57-yard field goal. Cody Parkey, of course, is the one to hit it. Playoffs Parkey, the greatest, of course. Is this clock running here? You've got time, baby. Of course, the game, smart. As we know, when you have all those timeouts, you want to blow the time. I don't think they're covering Woods. Oh, that was actually pretty good D by them. Robert Woods. It's on all Madden. I know he's out of position a little bit, the corner, but he caught it. It wasn't even a corner. Who is this? Is it a corner? Who is that? Who's little? He's not that small. Actually, he is kind of small. Yo! He tried to push him down. You got to knock the ball out, buddy. You can't. Yo, he's goated. Who is that guy? Little. I know of a Littleton. Little. It might just be a rookie, I suppose. Little. Is he a corner? At least it must be a safety. Torian Little. Pretty fast, actually. A pretty good player, but sold! Held that one for a while. Oh my, that's why you take the shot. Almost got baited, honestly. That was actually a pretty good defensive call, but not good enough. How did the performance look? Stafford outperformed Dak, though. I gotta say it. Cam Akers, not great, but not terrible. And then Zeke, obviously, way better than Leonard Fournette. Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. Look at the two going off. Let's take a look at the defensive stats. Come on, Donald, be my guy. Really? Got outperformed by Gallimore. Okay, I suppose that offensive line is great. So, 1 sack on the Dallas offensive line is basically 5 sacks on our line. Pretty much. A pick for Ramsey, a pick for Burgess, and kicking was perfect. We needed to be perfect. The rookie kicker, not great kicker, whether he's a rookie or not. It worked out. Okay, kind of went on a rant there talking about the draft pick trading thing. Didn't really do well, but, here it is. Getting us into the championship round. Obviously, on the other side, you have the Ravens and the Chiefs, but we'll see. 11-6 Packers versus 9-6 us. The Us's. And as you would expect, the Chiefs move on to the Super Bowl. And here it is. 7-0. 7-7. 7-7 still. It could be worse. 14-7. It could be worse if you're them. 21-7. It's Green Bay in the championship round. Let's keep something realistic here, EA. Thank you, and they do. We're gonna move on to the Super Bowl. Obviously the goal is winning a Super Bowl, and I know every fan's like, but you didn't win the Super Bowl, and even then they're like, Patriots fans are so stupid, they're going to be useless for years. It's like, yeah, well, what do you want them winning Super Bowls for the next decade or two? Like, got to have some cool down period, but just getting to the Super Bowl means the Rams front office won, right? Like, it means they made the right call because they're here, Jared Goff probably isn't getting you back. Although I will say, they missed 3 kicks with 1 being blocked. No, we missed 1, but that's a lot of field goals to miss. Jeez. I remember last time. It's been a year 2 Super Bowl. Obviously, we might see more and more of them as we, kind of are getting to some of the better teams now. I can't really remember. Maybe 1, 2, or maybe 3, kind of truly bad teams. I still don't think we did the Texans rebuild, but yeah, realistically, we're at the point of where it's pretty much all good teams going forward. So Maybe we'll see more of it. Cam Akers, of course, superstar from before. No dev up there. Defensively, Floyd did go to star on his own, but no real dev ups, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, it's still a good team, obviously, so what can you really ask for? Here we are against the Chiefs. Come on, Rams, please. Just for, like, ending the Chiefs winning every Super Bowl streak on top of that. So far, the Chiefs get 7 out the gate. That's not a good start, and we got to do something about this Chiefs scheme, dude. Like, how do you even win a Super Bowl, dude? Like, do you guys even realize how hard it is to win a Super Bowl in a rebuild? Look at this! 42! 45-6! 45-6! Not every other team has an Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Jalen Ramsey. Okay, I get we have other lackings, but not every other team has that. All right, 45-6. No, Stafford, no hugging. Oh my God, 40 passer rating, just over 100 yards. We know that Chiefs defense is god tier, one of the greatest ever assembled. But give us a break, you know? Like, come on, man. I know we surely will get one pass through the elite cornerback group that is the Chiefs. Well, I was about to say it's kind of weird when you win a year 2 Super Bowl. You know, where do you go from here? I guess we try to win one more within 2, but I guess we're going the distance, LA, aren't we? Yay! We're going the distance again. Another rebuild, going the distance. I love it. I've lost my mind. Of course, Stafford goes down to an 84. We're not going to boost him because he actually played really poorly. But since he is only 35, he is still eligible for a boosting next season. So, you know, we're going to relax there. Whitworth's still here. I can't pay an 81 overall bullet, 15 mil. So, unless he's asking for less, like way less, I'm probably going to let him go. Believe it or not, Bryce Callahan actually didn't drop like that hard. He's actually insanely good. So, I might actually try to re-sign him. And Von Miller, god damn, pal. I'm actually 34 years old. I can't boost him. Damn it. I have certain prerequisites in my brain, and I will not allow this. Time to negotiate. Bryce Callahan, I will say there probably will be a better corner in there, but if he wants to just straight up take it, I'll give it to him. It's super cool. I also agree. You're getting top dollar for being a 5'9", 31-year-old corner, and you're like, I want to leave. I would also do that. God damn it. We're going to lose both of our tackles here. I'm not paying these guys. Wait, how much is Whitworth? I'm not paying these guys. How good is he actually? 41, though. Even if I gave him the offer, he wouldn't even take it. Damn, dude. This is becoming depressing. The kicker, Jeffrey Jackson, was pretty good down the stretch, but I mean, he did miss one kick in like 2 playoff games, like each. I don't know. He's not that big of a deal. Damn, dude. We were close. We almost did it. We also are going to trade Robert Woods off for like a 5th-round pick from the Patriots. That was very specific, but I mean, my brain has certain prerequisites. Damn it. I guess it's going to be a 4th from them, a 6th from us, which actually works out better. We do have that extra 6 too. It makes more sense. Robert Woods, they've traded more for less. We just don't have the money. We probably do have the money, but I want more of it. So 60 mil, could use a new true number 1/2 wide receiver at the number 2 spot. Minkah Fitzpatrick, not a guy. I mean, hey, I don't judge what you do. Not a guy that you normally see in free agency. I'm not paying him that though. Marcus Peters is actually a pretty good name for us here. True number 2, true outside corner. I would love for him to join. J.J. Watt would be a pretty good fit, but I mean, how many players do you need as pass rushers to be great on this team? Fletcher Cox now, that's a guy that fits. He's also only star. He probably went from X Factor to Superstar because of our first season forgot to remove the regression thing, and then he probably moved down from Superstar to Star because he's old. I could be wrong though. Tony Pollard, Levante David. If he joined on a 2-year 10, I'd be willing to create the Dependables. Like, this is basically the Dependables roster. I would do it. Ooh, Conkey. I need Conklin. I need some Conklin in my life. Join me. Oof, Jets are like, hey, sorry, pal. Be a real shame if you left us. Damn, I'm not going to go for him. All right, we offer on a bunch of old men, and hopefully they join us. I'm going to see a bunch of nothing. Peters and Cox. Okay. Peters and Cox. You can't write this. Like, you just can't write this stuff. But I will take that. That's a huge addition to the squad, or additions to the squad. I tried to offer on the old men middle linebackers, but they did not accept. Hopefully they have no offers. Damn, dude. I thought these were fair contracts. I thought they were great, but I guess not. I really should have just offered one of them a kind of realistic deal, because now we're just broken. And broke. We have literally no tackles, so I actually did just cave and give Whitworth the 1 year 14.5, which I am absolutely not proud of, but if I didn't go for Whitworth, we would have had no center, no right tackle, no left tackle, and our current O-linemen would both be under 80, I believe. So, I mean, you do what you gotta do. And then I went into the private workouts without even actually looking at anyone's, 40s or anything like that, or the current stuff we had. So, I'm going to take a look at some of the guys that we did put on just now. We put a 6'4" wide receiver that I don't see the thing for. Nice. We also put one on a center, which they didn't show either. Sweet. Damn, I tried to get Darius Williams on a 1 year 4 just to be our new slot corner, keep us with 20 mil, but he said no. So we're in the draft. We are the Rams, so our draft picks are going to be bad anyways, but no first round pick. Our first selection is in the second round, pick 31. I have a few 3 to 4 players, and obviously we don't have much to work with, so I'm probably looking to trade this down to 18 or 20 in the third round. As far as the players I have, Vernon Harrison, I don't even know exactly what he is. I'd imagine a pass rusher, but he looks very good. This would be the guy I would want the most out of anyone. And then you do have a DT, but I forgot about Fletcher Cox, even though that probably is just a 1 year deal anyways, but looks decent enough from what I've seen. A finesse move, pretty fast, decent enough strength rating. We have a tight end, not going to go for him. To be honest, considering most of our guys are day 3, I might actually play it less risky. Maybe go to 12 or 14, because we could use something, and that something would be nice to be an edge rusher just for the future, because there was no good linebackers, middle linebackers-wise. The Bears are going to give us 70 and 134 to move up, so I will take that. That's only 7 spots back to gain a 5th round. What was it, this year? It's probably not the worst move in the world. See if we can do one more move and then, hopefully get that linebacker. 77 and a 4th next year from the Vikings to move back to 13. Probably a little costly. I'd say that probably should be another 5th. Uh-oh. Please, you could have the DT. Just give me the linebacker. Of course. Every draft? Huh? Every draft. Is that what we're going to do? Every draft. And then we have this tight end I don't know a damn thing about. I'm not going to draft him. There is a center here I don't really have scouted too much. 33 reps. Oh, we do have him scouted a little bit. AABB. That's looking like a 68 overall hidden. I'm going to be honest. Or, hear me out, a not hidden with low strength. The same thing, realistically. I'm going to take this guy who had an A spec catch and a B short or something like that. I don't really care, honestly. I do care. From random player, was it? No, it wasn't a B. It was a D. Which one did I think it was B? I thought it was short route. Either way, spec catch. His 40 time was a 4.43. 6'2", 21 years old. I was willing to take someone because Van is a 27-year-old. Well, good thing my eyes don't work, because if I saw D's across the board for those routes, I probably wouldn't have taken him. Once again, if he's only star, that's probably not the greatest thing in the world, but, we landed a hidden. We have another lineman here. Looks pretty decent just based on impact and pass block power. I don't feel great about it, but, what can I do? I was just hoping for something, dude. Just something. We have to draft linemen because we are lacking at that position hard. These are not the players. These have not been the move. 6th round kicker. Don't have a kicker, but this guy's by far the best with the A kick accuracy. Normal development trait. 89 kick power. Actually, I kind of skipped ahead. I don't even know what his kick accuracy was. But as far as a 6th-round kicker goes, it's not terrible. I mean, I've seen much worse, obviously, by a lot. Let's try to get a 5th for this next year if we can. Really? That's what we're going to get offered? And from a bunch of teams, whatever, I'll take it. I'm desperate, man. I don't even care anymore. Overalls, this guard was trash. Philip Crosby, let's see, 73 overall. He is pretty good. He's definitely a starting caliber talent. 6'5", decently athletic. He's our new right tackle. Welcome. Yep, our center position's going to suck again. That's cool. Maybe we can find some free agent rookies that are decent. Who knows? Goes up in overall right tackle. Brian Taylor, though, the new number 2 wide receiver on the team. Van Jefferson's 27. It's just, there's no point. He's actually not bad. Route running isn't like the easiest thing to get up in the world, but typically you'll get to like 90 route running by the time you get like 80 release. So in this case, if he gets to 90 across the board, that'll literally work out perfectly because he already has very, very high release for a rookie. And his dev is star. Wearing number 2, actually kind of like that. I mean, okay. I mean, the DT's an okay. Overall, that middle linebacker, the safety anyways, definitely not going to make the move to middle linebacker. We might have to just trade for someone, honestly. Just pull the real-life Rams here and just, I don't know, trade for like an old Demario Davis or something if he's still around. Chuck Holcomb. I mean, yeah, he sucks. Vernon Harrison went like 2 picks before us. 74 overall. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's a raw pass rusher, though. It says he's coverage, which just isn't the case. You pretty much have to put him at... if you're in a user league, I don't think you mind this as much, right? The hit power is insane. The block shed's great. The strength's decent for an edge rusher, but he has no actual pass rush traits. Like, he has none. So unless he's a superstar or an X Factor, you don't really mind this too much, and he is only a star. So, I mean, in a rebuild, I'm mad, but in a user league, I really wouldn't care. And then Kerry Peck was also hidden rather, well, I wouldn't even say rather raw, actually pretty good. Almost a perfect scheme fit for us as well. That hurts. I would not have taken him, though, if they were both there, I will admit. And he's also a star. I mean, yeah, things could have went differently, but, I mean, whatever. We needed to tackle more anyways, so it was a good selection, technically. Is this the tight end I had? I was actually going to settle for this guy. Oh, my God. That would have been... We would have had the worst set of drafts in my rebuilding history. Like, this was... I mean, this has already been really bad for drafts, which we expected because it's the Rams, but... Damn, that would have been so bad. And I disconnect from the servers again. Like I said, I apologize for not streaming. I wanted to stream Wednesday, Friday, and then maybe Sunday, but I will have to wait until Monday when I can actually get this internet properly fixed up. Like, normally when I lag out from rebuilds, it's like a couple hours in. I've only started this recording like 12 minutes ago, so, you know, they're not kicking me off for any other reason than just a little bit of pings. Little ping spikage. Yeah, I'm sorry, pal. You are very slow. And there can only be one white wide receiver on this team. Sorry, pal. Somewhat fast. His catching sucks, but, you know, young, fast. What can you ask for besides talent? We trade for former first-round pick Xavier Collins. The Cardinals moved on with a 73 overall youngster middle linebacker. And, you know, 51, 115, and 147 is not terrible. Obviously, we're probably projected to do better than that, but at the same time, we've been selling lately, so it wouldn't even surprise me to miss the playoffs completely. I don't know if he actually got to star. I was just willing to take any excess player a team had that they weren't going to be using. Please have star. Yes! Not bad. He actually might have started with star. I can't remember. That's a win. Of course, we will likely have to pay him soon. Hopefully, we can afford him, but that's a huge win. That's a great scheme fit. I like it. You know, not the most athletic guy, but very good in the run game, or not maybe very good, but decent enough in the run game. I mean, he's by far our best middle linebacker now. I feel bad for Ernest because he's like, I'm trying. I have no help at all. I am trying my life away here, and I'm a 73 overall. I mean, if I would have got a star dev, maybe people would love me more, but I didn't, so everyone hates me. And he's right. Those are true things. All right, the win now squad's not looking so promising. We have some okay options, but yeah, we are... I mean, it's weird because we just came off of a Super Bowl losing season, but I just feel we're so far off. We might not even make the playoffs. Of course, the defense is about as good as it has been. It's not bad at all, obviously, but yeah, I mean... Okay, well, 30-year-old Leonard Floyd, I believe, did have another pretty good season, so I'm going to be bumping him, what was it, to 82, 83? I can't remember. I'm just going to make him 82 so people don't yell at me. But, yeah, the defense should be fine. It's just, can the offense actually do something, even though the defense was awful in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs? And I made him an 81 because if I would have done any higher, he would have been like an actual really good player. He gave him like 85 finesse. So, it is what it is. He's a pretty damn good player still. Is it 3+? Brian Taylor was literally 20 yards off of having superstar. Oh, what a performance, though. Cooper Kupp, the X Factor. Can I make that a 2-year deal if you don't mind? I'll give you a little bit more money for it. Yikes. Cam Akers, obviously going to get the deal. I mean, that's just too good of a deal not to keep him for. Just don't, get injured anymore, please, sir. Thank you. What else do we have? Von Miller, there's just no chance. Maybe Peters, even that's probably a reach. Maybe Johnny Hecker. Yeah, he'll be good no matter what. As long as he doesn't retire, he'll be worth the money for sure. And then we have Fletcher Cox. Unlikely, but maybe. Higbee, unlikely. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be losing some players here, but overall, I think we can handle it. Corbett will be getting the deal, obviously. So will Burgess. And then some of the backups. We will be losing some starters, but like I said, we do have a lot of money to work with. So, I mean, we got the safeties long-term. That's good enough. About like 65 mil probably to use in free agency. So, I mean, not bad. Definitely not bad. Damn, and I was hoping we would have came out with a clutch timing, but no, he did not. He actually declined. It was a 3-year 64 mil, and he just straight up said, I'm going to be a free agent. Well, you're going to be tagged, but sure, thank you. Playoffs time, it's not a good year, but we could still make the playoffs, and I said could, not that we would. Let's take a look at the numbers here. This is not a good signing, but we have a lot of money, so that's good. We're turning around. We're in a reload process. The NFC side, wow, we were way out of the playoffs. The NFC was super talented. Wait, 7. I mean, look at that. Maybe we would have had a spot. It really wouldn't have mattered. We probably would have needed at least 2 wins there near the end. But here is what the season looked like for us. Not a great one. Not a great one at all. 3 losses, 2 wins, 2 losses right at the end to teams that you just can't lose to, especially when we're supposed to be this great team that's ready to win now. Stafford, not bad. I think we keep him as an 85 overall. So whatever he regresses to, 85 overall. Cam Akers, decent but not as great. Taylor, what a season. Really good. Kupp, not bad. Higbee, decent actually. Van Jefferson, not great. And yeah, where's the other guy? We had another guy. Oh yeah, Tutu Atwell just didn't get the ball. I will say, when the Rams drafted him, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to get some, gadget player that's, kind of like a Tavon Austin. Maybe it would work out more, but I just thought there was better, things they could have done with the pick, simply put. What else do we have? 15.5 from Vaughn, 7 from Donald, or 17 from Donald. Floyd, I mean, I give him some credit, I suppose. He's playing well. I think it's fair that we're, making Floyd a better overall, because if I didn't, he would have been like a 70 overall by now, and he just doesn't deserve that, because he's actually played pretty damn well for us, and we haven't, boosted him hard. 80 overall, 81 overall at max. Looking at some of the names here, we're seeing some names we didn't expect to see, but any award wins, Donald, of course, maybe best linebacker. The Vikings! He literally pulled a Favre! What is he doing? Come on, man. Oh, best? Wait. Doesn't win Rookie of the Year, but wins Best Wide Receiver. Okay, that's unfortunate. Super Bowl between the Giants and Chiefs. I wonder who's going to win this one. A close one against the Chiefs. Obviously, that's what I was expecting. Any dev-ups? Taylor's got to have a dev-up. If he doesn't, I don't freaking know. Okay, I forgot. For some reason, I thought he had Superstar. He should have probably had Superstar because of the breakout or whatever, but he didn't get it. Obviously, Superstar there. Stafford, he looks like a small boy. His picture looks small, and now his overall's low, so he just looks like a small boy. DevUps, Floyd is a Superstar, and that was the only DevUp we got. Peters, 82 overall. I think you probably let him go. Floyd, another really good season. I'm willing to keep him at 82 overall again. At least the contract's been worthy. What age is he actually? He was 31, right? So I'll allow it maybe 1 or 2 more times, If we even decide to keep him, I might just let him go if we have a replacement. Because obviously, he's an expensive person. And no, not the block shed. Pursuit, I suppose. 81 overall again. Fair enough. And then once again, Stafford, I felt like he played like an 84, 85 overall. So we're going to keep him around 85, I think. And that is pretty much that. We're not going to be drafting a new quarterback in this one, I don't think. But obviously, if he's really bad, like I said, we're not going to keep him alive. We're going to put him on life support, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. And I think Whitworth is still freaking here. Unless we didn't do retirements yet. He actually might go now. So we have about 85 mil left. We do have the tag. Look, 3-year 52. Wow, it's almost like I offered more than that. He is 42. Retire. What are you doing? I know he's great for his age, but come on, man. What are you doing? And Peters is usable, but we have a lot of money. I'm not saying we're still in that window to become a, you know, Super Bowl winning team, but with the right spending, we might be. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for like some 90 overall corner that's on his last legs. I don't really care. Whatever the case is. 62 mil, I'm getting some players. I have no chance to get any players. Deion Jones is cool. But we've gotten away with bad offensive linemen, middle linebackers for a while, so I'm just going to rock Laramie Tunsil if he wants to join the squad. Ooh, Atlanta getting all frisky with me here. I mean, we can have a bid war. I don't care. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Jalen Johnson, though, that's a name. That is a very good boundary corner for us. I am willing to pay 105. I'm willing to put more up. I'm willing to just shaft the Falcons as hard as possible in this entire free agency period. Especially when the rest of the group kind of looks weak. I'd actually be willing to bring on Fletcher Cox for one more year. Oh yeah, crap, we need a freaking tight end and they all suck. Higbee, do you want to come back home? I'll offer him that. If he joins back, it'd be kind of sweet, actually. It'd save us a lot. I swear, if I don't see Jalen or Tunsil, at least one, it's not going to be Tunsil. So at least Jalen. I told you it wasn't going to be Tunsil. We didn't get... I offered so much. He wanted a 2-year 10. I was willing to give him like 8 per, and he still didn't join. I'm surprised to get Fletcher Cox, though. I will say, Johnson, I mean, I offered him a 5-year 70, so if he didn't accept, like... I mean, how do you even play free agency? You just don't. We do not have a tight end. Is there any wide receivers maybe around? I don't see any wide receivers that can make the conversion to tight end, so tight end might actually be something we draft rather high. Like, I'm not going to pay Higbee, and I wasn't going to pay Hooper. I'd rather just pay Higbee. So, I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, tackle's a problem. We need a tackle. Whitworth is... You want to come back again, buddy? One more time for the road. So we did get Whitworth. Our offensive line isn't, you know, terrible, but fair enough. Private workouts, we have a lot of talent, mostly edge. Don't think we're going to be able to get this guy, though. Hammond looks like the best, but I suppose I'm going to be going for where were these two guys looked pretty promising. So those guys are, I mean, I know this guy's a little big for outside, but fast enough, fair enough. And then I think we had another position, tight end, I suppose. Mr. McNeil looked pretty decent, so I'm going to go with him. And we're going to hope for the best. I mean, honestly, I'm just hoping that we even get to see this stuff. Whether they're good or not, whether we land them or not, I just want to see the extra stuff. So we have pick 12. Once again, I think that Hammond guy is like a top 5, top 10 pick, I'd imagine. So unless he's there around 7 or 8, I'm probably just going to have to let him go. A bunch of QBs again. Really? I mean, how many teams need QBs? By the time we replace Stafford, we'll be set. And there goes Hammond. I would prefer Lowry, but I would take him or Stockton. And, oh, God, these left ends are flying off the board here. Hopefully we don't have to trade up. And we do not, because we're automatically going to get one of them. Ooh, okay, that was close. I mean, that guy could be better, but I wanted Lowry more because he fits a little bit better on the edge. I feel like the other guy, Stockton, was maybe built more to play either or. Don't know a whole lot about him. I just know he's super fast. And once again, the skills, all I got was pursuit and block shed. That's all I could get. You know, I was hoping that extra percentage was going to help. Didn't happen. So, sweet. Larry Lowry. I don't know. I'm just going to grab him. What was it? Normal Dev, please. EA, stop. And we don't have our own second-round pick, which is just fantastic. And we do have a lot of pretty solid players, but, I mean, what can I do about it? I'm looking to probably grab Bannon, and it would be nice to get Richards instead, but I just don't know if I can make a play up there. But at the same time, when you got a guy that good, you might have to. If he's there at 20 still, I'm going to make a move. I might have to trade next year's second-round pick again, though, because pick 12 I might use on that tight end. And Richards goes right there, so never mind. We do also have Craig Bolden, but he doesn't look as good. He still does look good enough, though. But I'd say Bannon is still my choice. We trade a fourth and a second next for 59, which is basically a third-round pick. They're taking a risk on us, which, I mean, in fairness, we were picked 12, so, I mean, you never know, but I'm hoping we didn't sell again, because I would have loved to have that second round this year, which we didn't obviously get to have. Bannon, who looks pretty good. Oh, man, I did not know about that C. I looked at the combine first. I guess we're going to go Craig Bolden, 6'4". Best of luck to you. Hidden. Win. Thank you. Finally. All right, let's move to the next pick. Third rounder. I mean, we'll take a look at what we have, see if there's anyone else, but this might be the tight end, and it also might be a sell. I do not feel good about drafting tight ends like ever. What's this guy's name? Scooby Green. We could still take that DT we have on our list. Let's see how good he is. Once again, I didn't really get to scout a whole lot. It's kind of just, yeah, like a power move. It's kind of like just drafting for potential and just hoping, because you don't really get a whole lot, especially considering when you do get your private workouts and your focus stuff, it doesn't even work half the time anyways. Oh, Quincy McNeil actually did show up. Not great, but a B catch, a B deep route, C-spec, 6'6", with a 4.6 40. I mean, that's literally best in class based on like height and speed and all that. I do like this J.J. Johnson guy too, though. We obviously need the tight end, but I think we can get both, maybe? I'm going to go J.J. Johnson. I wish I would have went with the other guy. But yeah, remember now, with that power move, I'd have to imagine that he's going to be like a 74, 75 overall, which is not bad, gets like 3 level ups while he's playing backup, and we have our new left end for the future. Just do it for me. A day 3 tight end. If there was ever to get one of those hidden tight ends that we always end up having as a backup, it would be now. And it's not now. He's normal. He's okay speed. The jumping is awful for a 6'6" guy. You kind of want that jump ball ability, but okay, I mean, he's our starting tight end. Not really much of a choice. Hopefully he's a decent overall, I guess. Man, our drafting in this rebuild has not been great. I guess we're going to take Quintarius Allen just based on speed alone. And, I mean, that's a fast guy. That's a fast guy. We needed a new number 3 technically, so we'll take it. And if that quarterback's there, even though he looks like trash, I mean, I guess I'll take him. 7th round pick isn't that bad a value. But let's take a look at the overalls. And, ooh, okay, so normal dev, but he is good. Yeah, this guy was not even close to a 65. The tight end was a 69. Oh, man, this is a bit of a disaster. Don't get me wrong, the pass rusher on the outside was probably our biggest need, but yeah, that draft was still a massive L. It was not good. I was about to look at his dev, and I was like, oh yeah, he doesn't have one. But here is the dev of Craig Bolden. I think he's just a plug-and-play center, isn't he? I mean, I suppose I'll take a look at the dev anyways, but Craig Bolden, star dev. We had a couple of players that we, didn't have or kind of passed on. 4 quarterbacks out the gate again. Hammond was also normal in fairness. Okay, I mean, that's something. What about Stockton? Hidden development trade as well. He looks pretty decent, but I mean, okay, that's pretty much that. Hidden development, though. Let's see. Stockton, star. I prefer our guy. Once again, normal to star is not super hard to get. And it's a free XP boost. Look how many quarterbacks went. Like, how many quarterbacks are you guys going to take before you finally get it right, everyone? Like, come on. Here's one guy I had on my list. Yep, hidden as expected. What else did we have? Greg Woodson was on my list. Hidden as well. Super athletic for 6'6", 267. Look at those arms. Freaking Vikings with their damn huge armed defensive ends. Like, and he's a superstar. Wow, the Vikings crush it there. And they grabbed a QB who was probably good, I'd imagine. Anyone else? Richards, this is a guy that we wanted. Hidden as expected. Could actually be superstar, though. Like, this guy looks like one of those prototypical superstars. If he's star, that I don't mind too much because we still landed a pretty good player. And star. And then the last player I had on my list, which I believe was the tackle Bannon. Was he there in the 3rd round? I can't remember. I think he was. We had a choice between... No, he wasn't. Well, he was pick 1. And, oh, thank God we went with the center. Oh, my Lord. That would have been bad. We finally kind of avoided the L. We dodged the L a bit. You know, we did okay for ourselves. He costed us a 2nd round next year, but, I mean, we built the team up decently here. You know, we added a super young corner. We added a super young edge rusher. We added an okay DT. We added a future starting lineman. Well, not even future. He's starting now. I mean, you know, we're making plays. But I still feel like it's going to be a failed rebuild, I'm going to be honest. It is now year 4, and this is what the squad looks like. Once again, we're doing an okay job considering the hand we've been dealt. Hopefully there's some god tier tight end in there because sure, McNeil might have a chance, but I don't, you know, it is what it is. He's got okay traits. You want possession on a tight end, though, and he doesn't have it. Run after the catch is useless, by the way. Like, it's just, you're never going to go for a run after the catch when you can't. You know, it's always aggressive for possession, so, I mean, it's kind of just useless. Cam Akers, obviously pretty good. Stafford, play really well, and you get that, you know, maybe 90 overall with an X factor. Who knows what happens? Defensively, it looks worse, but we do have Lowry, so even though, you know, he's not the X factor Von Miller is, he still has a very high ceiling, 21 years old, decently fast, great finesse. Unfortunately, the traits suck, but that's just Madden doing what Madden does, because, you know, you're a 78 overall edge rusher. Why would you have any traits as an edge rusher? Like, you're good, but you suck, obviously, idiot. All right, we have some big names here. Aaron Donald, that is a lot of money. Well, it's not a lot of money, but he's a lot of old at this point, but obviously worth the money. Edwards actually turned out a little bit better than I thought he was going to, so we'll give him the deal. Was that a 3-year? Please tell me I did a 3-year. I'm pretty sure I did. Floyd, the superstar, probably gets let go. We traded for Xavier Collins. Or Zaven Collins, and I mean, I guess it's worth the money. Whitworth, I think once and for all, he's done around here. Oh, man, I feel so bad, because, like, if he's not, then we did it again. But, yeah, a lot of these guys are backups. I think we can actually finally replace Ernest as well, even though we've done a terrible job in the draft. It's just we've needed other things, and we finally now have draft picks to work with. Cooper Kupp wants that 3-year. I'm going to give him another tag unless he wants to just sign it and, like, stop this embarrassment. I'll give you a 1-year 20. Nice salary. Can you improve the rest? It was pretty good. I mean, that's like almost half of what you want for a 3-year. Come on, man. Absolutely takes that in real life, without a doubt. And I'm also going to give Hecker another deal because he just looks like he's the ageless wonder. Even though 34 is not, like, crazy old for a special teamer. Another bad season, but if we win, we have a chance at the playoffs, and we get in at 9-8. We have been having some bad luck. I know it's a tough division, but jeez, man, really? Like, can we put it together a little bit better of a season? And Lowry does have a chance to go to star, which is clutch, because I don't know how he played, but maybe he had a good enough season to go to superstar if he gets a star here. Stafford could become an X factor, and that's good enough once again to go 84, 85 overall. I'd say Akers, really good year, could go to X factor himself. Taylor, very good season again. Not as good as his rookie year, but still really good complimentary piece to Kupp. Allen, not bad. McNeil, you know, not terrible, I suppose. O-line was kind of bad. We need a new tight end badly, though. Floyd might be his last year here. Lowry, like I said, pretty good year. I think no matter what, he'll probably end up as a star. Jalen Johnson was pretty good. Rutland was not bad. I mean, it was an okay year. I can see why we were 9-8, but I felt like maybe 10, 11 wins would have still been fair. NFC, no. Lowry, yes, thankfully. We'll take that award win. We can use any bit of XP we get. But you never know. I mean, all it takes is to get in. That's all that matters is you make it, and anything can happen. All right, here we go. A 7-0 star for Dallas. We bounce back with 7 of our own. 10-7. Driving down, we get 3. It's a close battle. It's, you know, 2 really evenly matched good teams. I will say, though, their offense is great. So the fact that our defense is holding them like that, our offense needs to take advantage. Down 3, but in position. In position, and getting the touchdown on the last play on 3rd and 10 there. Defense. Did they do it? They didn't. The Cowboys are moving. I'm coming in. I don't care. It's year 4. If we were to win a Super Bowl now, it would be fair, even though our team, it's not the best. I'd say it's probably a top 5 at this point, but obviously age is catching up. But at this point, I mean, this is kind of where you need to win. There's not really much more time left to go with. And Donald tries to get in there. Back in the end zone, that's well overthrown. Asking a lot of Collins here. Let's go Lowry. Double teaming Lowry with Donald coming in free. Uh-oh. No shot, dude. Of course, he wasted a lot of clock there. And they're going to hurry up. They've got 11 seconds left with a timeout. This is so nerve-wracking. We're pressed up out of our mind. Who am I covering? I'll cover the running back. That's fair enough. Come on, dude. There was a guy that was supposed to be in that zone. Did I sell? I mean, if we put it to a vote, I don't think I would get... I don't think anyone would be mad at me. I don't think I sold. Not my fault. I mean, with Stafford here, I feel like you kind of just have to force it into someone in the middle. And what is Stafford's throw power? Is it not, like, super hot? And he's going to take it back. Are you serious? It's this little guy again. I could have threw that in harder than that. All right, did Lowry get a dev up? That wasn't... Nice. Super Bowl is between the Jags and the Lions, by the way. I'm not even that half mad. And the Jags do win it. So 100 mil to work with on our final season with a super regressed roster. Stafford will be put back to an 85 overall, of course. And offensively, no dev ups, unfortunately. Defensively... We did have a dev up for Lowry, but that was literally it. Floyd's going to be gone too. This is going to need a rehaul, but I think we'll be fine. Personally, I think we will be A-okay. As long as there's some okay names in free agency. If there's not, then yeah, it's over. We're about to Patriots the hell out of this thing. Cup on the franchise tag. I love Cup, but I'm going to let him test free agency. I'm going to show him that he's not worth what he thinks. He thinks he's worth 20 mil per still. Now it says 2 for 28, but I offered him a 1-year 20, and he wouldn't take it. But he wanted a 3-year, like, 20. So we have 100 mil, and we have 5 positions to replace. That's doable. All right, okay, number. Oh, hey, we could use a left end. Welcome Kenny Clark. Hopefully, I will give him a 2-year 40. We can afford that easy money. Oh, so can the freaking Giants, though. And they did just, partake in a Super Bowl recently enough. So they're just as interesting of a spot, in my opinion. Orlando Brown, Keenan Allen. So there are definitely names to get the job done here. But, yeah, it's kind of costly. By kind of, I mean very, we're going to get cocked. We are going to get cocked. You never win the deals. You literally never win them. Ever. It just doesn't happen. I don't know how much Cooper's Cup's being offered here, but I'm just going to give him a 2-year 35. I just don't want to lose the entire team completely. Lil Mac. I mean, that's a lot of money. There's no way someone's actually offering him what he wants, right? How good is he? Nah, dude. Nah. Like, why? Why would you do that? There's no point. And we got them all. I did bump the offers a little bit. Cup was the same. Clark was a 2-year 50. Orlando is like a 4-year 85 or something. And Floyd was a 2-year 4 because I was just, we're desperate. I'm just going to have somebody there. All right, the last draft, no matter what, maybe a reload in the future. But as far as right now in this video, this is going to be season... number 5 after this, so the picks will be massive. Thought we had an outside linebacker. Did I not? Where was he? Yeah, this guy. What the hell? I literally scouted him to 80%. He's fast. That's usually what matters to me. A finesse, obviously. I'm going to risk it on him. 1 to 2. I'm going to risk him. And he's a hidden development. There's no risk involved apparently at all. That's a win. I think he might actually start over... Floyd, even though, just because hidden, maybe 74, 75 or something like that, perhaps. That's, worth it, I suppose. And I do have a couple of players, but I think I have enough talented players later on to just move to here. Let's see, I had a tight end, I had a center, and I think I had a middle linebacker. Any of them still there? Tight end still there. This is what Corbin Kendrick. I put him on the actual list because he actually doesn't look bad, and look at the blocking. That's... pretty impressive blocking. I have no idea how good he is, though, because the game wouldn't let me see the rest, which is just sweet. I love that. But Blackman's probably the guy I would trade up for first. just based on the 40 time. I mean, that's insane. Our middle linebacker number 2 is literally a 62 overall, so anything we can get is an automatic improvement. 3 to 4, so I'm going to move to like 8 and then make a play. So a 3rd and a 5th and a 7th to move up 9, was it a 9, 11, 9, 10 spots? Yeah, I said 9, 11, my bad. But yeah, we're going to take the middle linebacker now. Mr. Where the hell is he? Was he gone? I'm stupid. But Joey Blackman, going to take him, and normal, but that's why you can see, obviously, we took the guy because of the speed. 91 speed, 89 XL, 85 agility is pretty freakly. And let me tell you, I've really embraced this Rams rebuild as I'm trading a 2nd-round pick yet again. I'm just going a round later than the Rams normally would, but hey, they lost their whole 1st through 4th, so it is what it is. We're going to be ending up taking someone. Is it going to be the tight end? Is it not? I don't know. We have a wide receiver, Calvin Osgood, as well. Looks really talented, super fast. Oh, we need the tight end, but I don't know. Nah, I think I'm going to go Calvin Osgood, just because our current tight end actually has played all right, and normal, but that speed is pretty insane. 21, that is pretty impressive. That tight end is going to be good, isn't he? If he's there at 20, I'll make a play. I don't know. 6th-round pick, a straight-up round 1 left tackle is there. I don't care, dude. I'm willing to take him. Normal dev. Just one of these times. Just be star, right? I feel like, though, if they stay that long, the game would automatically pick them up anyways. So I think when they're there that long, there's no chance at a hidden, right? I almost think that's, like, the case. All right, the only decent-looking punter, at least that I can tell from, is McPherson. Pretty decent name for kicking in history, I suppose. There's been a couple of them. And 88 kick power. Need a replacement for Hecker one of these years. I mean, it seems like an okay draft, right? We got another hidden pass rusher. Well, not another. We actually had one. But we got a hidden pass rusher. I mean, it is what it is. Also, be nice to actually see the overalls here in a minute, which we got. You know what? I am absolutely okay with that, except for the left tackle, of course. But Mr. Johns, the automatic starter, 86 speed, 90 XL. I mean, he's literally probably what Leonard Floyd is right now. Don't know about the dev, but the talent-wise, definitely going to be starting for us. Chance at Rookie of the Year as well. Only star. Damn it, I should have changed his number as well, because 57 is not it's not the move. Joey Blackman. Ooh, he's pretty good. Look at the coverage. 70 zone as a rookie. 85 hit power. You can work with that. Don't know what his change direction was. Does it show it? 79. He's actually like really good, like I said. And then Calvin Osgood, speaking of, is pretty talented. I think we're all dying, though, to see what this Niners tight end looks like, especially since he's a division rival. 74, and don't be hidden. Okay, we'll deal with that. You can have that. You can keep him. That doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. He's in the roster. Oh, I got to change Stafford to an 85 overall, but that's fine. Running back looks great. Wide receiver 1 is definitely lacking, but Taylor, he's an 85 overall. He's 23 now, and besides the route running kind of looking bad, look at that release. Like, he is really good at catching. Just needs to get the route running up a little bit, but he looks great. O-line's pretty solid. Defense, Kenny Clark with Donald is fierce. Johns is pretty solid out the gate. Lowry already. Let's take a look at how good he looks. He is 87 finesse. I kind of skipped over it, but 87 finesse, definitely solid. We have Johnson, who's an 87 overall. The safeties really didn't develop as fast as I thought they would, but 83 overall for both of them. This is the year. If it's not this year, I don't know when. Oh, it's Jalen Ramsey's time, but obviously he's still going to get that deal. He's going to get a 2-year deal. 2-year 45. Happy to give it. Happy that he's happy. Oh, crap. I forgot to up Stafford's overall. That's fine. Might get the re-signing. Not for sure. Sebastian Joseph Day, actually not super great here. Definitely going to be letting him go. But lots of money once again, and that's pretty much it. Just lots of money. Okay season. Good enough to make the playoffs, I'd imagine, and it is last hurrah. Who is this? Is this Donald? Want to be Donald, isn't it? What do you mean? We just gave him a deal. Didn't we? Or did we not? Maybe we didn't, actually. He better not retire. If he retires, that's a GG. But, of course, we make the playoffs. That's what matters. Stafford, the number 1 in the league, did not change the playbooks. I actually had Tampa on last season. I went with Carolina out the gate to try and get Akers going. Didn't really work. Went with Tampa. It did slightly better, but, I mean, I just forgot to turn it off, to be honest with you. Tampa Bay, vertical, and I didn't change the defense because defense has actually been pretty solid, except for against the Chiefs, apparently. But who isn't? Let's take a look at these numbers. Number 1 and 14, so that could be X Factor. Pretty good numbers, though. Akers, really good touchdowns. Wait, what was it? Oh, yeah, so, I mean, fair enough. He would have had, like, the best season of all time, pretty much, if Akers didn't take all the touchdowns, so it is what it is. Receiving, Cooper Kupp went off. Brian Taylor was decent. McNeil was really solid for a tight end, and then Osgood did pretty much what Quantarius Adams did, or was it Adams? Allen did. Of course, the left tackle that we paid a ton of money for, super great, one of the best in the league, didn't do well because it's Madden Sim. 18.5 for Donald, 9 for Clark, 8.5 for Lowry, 7 for Johns. Fair enough. Interceptions were down a little bit. The kicker, Rutland's actually been really good for us. And what else do we have? That's pretty much it. Any award wins? I mean, Stafford wouldn't have won it just because of touchdowns alone. I don't even think he'd be on the top 10. No, he is not. This does not surprise me at all. Osgood almost Rookie of the Year, and Johns almost Rookie of the Year. Scammed. Stafford at 4. Akers at 6. Cooper Kupp at number 1. Donald at number 1. Khalil Mack to the Vikings. Well, here it is, folks. The final season to see if, I don't even know if I would say at this rate if it was worth it or not, because this is so many years down the line, but I suppose if Stafford has played good enough to stick around, I guess in the long run it's worth it, but 89 to the 86 overall Giants, who have actually beaten us a lot over the last few years, ever since they got to that Super Bowl. All right, going to the end of the game, we have a 0-0 game so far. 3-0. It's 3-7. 6-7, 6-14, 9-14, 9-17. Come on, offense. Thank you. 17 all, 24-17. Can we come out with a bang? Can we win a Super Bowl here? And I don't know, but we were able to hold on against the Giants and once again have beaten a lot of really good teams. Stafford was iffy. Man, we do not look promising at all on offense. I mean, it's year 5 now. We still don't seem to have things under control. The kicker went off, dude. Clutched up. I mean, that was one of those games where you just couldn't make a mistake. If you made a mistake, you lost the game. The kicker came in clutch. One last hurrah. I suppose we won, so I'm trying to get some more morale. Get anything that can get us a win here. 2 more wins and we're in the blah, blah, blah. Who cares? What about the morale? Plus 10 to all players, say. Is it not like, I know that you probably need a decent level of overall for it to matter, but would it not be worth just like signing an old player, even if they're not going to start for you, just to have that morale boost? It's like, oh, I can't believe 72 overall Demario Davis is about to retire. It's like, okay, well, I can, but sure, if you didn't believe in it. But of course, the Saints, who are 14-3, are an 88 overall, so they are better, but overall, we are still better. They're better than the last opponent, but we still have the number on them. Specifically, I don't feel great about it, but sure, fair enough. Raiders are into the championship round. Will we be joining them? But on the NFC side, 7-0 already, 7-3, 14-3. Come on, not this field goal stuff again. Thank you. Touchdown, though, down by 11, down by 8. Thankfully, we stopped them, but this is not looking good. A lot of field goals, man. Down by 8, all tied up. Up by 3. Defense holds on. The defense clutched up. The offense looked like trash. And we're headed to the championship round. Not bad. Once again, Stafford kind of selling, I'd imagine. Actually pretty good. What else do we have? Kamara got locked down. Akers was pretty good. Receivers, Taylor was good. Kupp was pretty decent. Sack totals. Donald, of course, he'd always get involved. The kicker, dude. Hugh Rutland. Hugh Rutland. You freaking legend. He's actually the greatest of all time. I kid you not. He's just a beast. And with that being said, can we get the job done all the way? Can we? Nope. Hurrah. Let's see it. Come on. Let's see it. Come on. One more win and we're in the Super Bowl. I didn't even think we could get any more morale. Like, what's our morale at? Like 99% or something? But championship round against the Dallas Cowboys. Can't wait. Nope. The Niners. We split with them in the regular season. The NFC West is representing no matter what. This would be a clutch way to go to the Super Bowl again. Beating the Niners, our division rivals. Come on, Stafford. This is why we brought you, to get over the hump of this division. It's really the big thing. Need elite quarterback play to win this division, unless you're the Niners and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl again. Of course, it's going to be the Chiefs or us, and I don't think the Niners are going to beat the Chiefs. I think we have a chance, though. The Niners, I don't think they have the offensive power. Not that we do either. We have the power, we just don't perform it. You know what I mean? 14-13. Come on. Yeah, whoever plays, whoever's playing the Chiefs is going to lose. Simply put, you're not going to win playing like this against the Chiefs. But we're back in there. That's all that matters. Oh, hey, relax. That's all that matters, baby. That is all that matters. We are back in it for one final run of it. Just like they talked about. Cam Akers, you god, finally shown up clutchly. Donald, Kenny Clark, the whole damn team. Where's our kicker? He didn't need any field goals. He had a chill day, but hit all his extra points. It matters, too. Cam Akers, now the 99 overall. Definitely would work on a couple of power back upgrades, but it is what it is. One last run. Once again, I don't think there's any morale. Is this going to be a max morale? You guys have made a heck of a run. What's been the secret ingredient? Blah, blah, blah. Aaron Donald should come back. I don't know if he will, but it is what it is. All right, the Bowl versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs? Yeah, fair enough. One last hurrah yet again, dude. How many times is it going to come up? Going to leave it all out there, coach. It's been an honor. He will retire. Woo! That's a spicy meatball. Let's adjust the lineup, see what's up. Let's see what's up. Stafford, no X factor. I was hoping he would have, but he didn't. Defensively, any dev-ups. Johns gets to superstar before Lowry, which isn't like crazy. I suppose Johns, they kind of had like an even starting point, and that was the only dev up. Oh no, it wasn't. Zaven Collins actually went up to superstar as well, I believe. Interesting. So here it is on the line. I suppose we lost the last time, so we might as well take a look at the media this time. Say it's everything. Last time we were too good for your media day. We got fined, and now we understand the NFL is rigged. If you don't play it their way, they will never let you win. So Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Overalls are similar, but we are better. But that offense is unbelievably gifted. I, once again, don't feel great. This Chiefs team is, in Madden, like kind of ruining rebuilds, isn't it? So, more than ever do we want to win this thing. The Chiefs have already won enough, and left to right is definitely awesome. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. 7-3, you got to score when you're that close. You got to score a touchdown, dude. Against the Chiefs, you got to score touchdowns, and we've lost again by a huge margin, didn't we? What is this? Like the EA has got... I don't even know how they breathe with Patrick Mahomes' freaking fat puke in their throat. Like, the Chiefs' defense isn't good, man. And that's a really good throw last second to Cooper Kupp. Gets out of bounds. I'm winning this game, dude. I don't even care how long this takes. Unless I throw a pick, and then I'm ending it. With a rope. I'm going to tie up Mahomes, of course. That's what I meant. And underneath, kind of, Osgood down to the 1. Stafford, trash can, McGee. Akers to the outside. And he should get that. What kind of game do you think I'm playing here? Cooper Kupp, good catch. Jesus Christ, this game. GG, we lost. It is what it is. Successful rebuild. I might actually have to start, cheating and making the Chiefs worse, because we all know in real life they are not that good. But in Madden, they are so good. Fair enough, their offense is sick. Their Madden players are sick on offense. But their defense is trash. Where do you get this idea that their defense is just locking people down all the time? I don't understand. Carlos Basham is a starting edge rusher. He puts up 2 sacks. Cody Barton is a starter. Why is their defense so good? I'm done. I'm out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I had a blast outside of our Super Bowls against the Chiefs. Yeah, 2 picks for Cody Barton, sure. Like 12 overall or something like that? I mean, what is that? It's just the Chiefs have a huge chance to win the Super Bowl every year in real life, and EA wants it to look good that the Chiefs win all the time in Madden, because otherwise, if it truly is random, then they're going to look dumb. It's like, year 1, the Lions won the Super Bowl? Unrealistic. It's like, that's how they regain their unrealisticness of the game. They're like, oh yeah, well, at least our sim's good. It's like, why is Cody Barton intercepting anyone twice in a game? It's because he's a superstar. What are you guys talking about? Obviously, he's not bad at all. But no, he still should not be doing that. What about Basham? 2 sacks. What's his overall? Like, a 79 overall with the boost. Really? Come on, man. It is what it is, though. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We still had a successful rebuild. Got to 2 Super Bowls. Even if the Rams lost both of them, the trade decisions seem to be the smart ones, because obviously getting to Super Bowl is not easy. Whether you win or not, it's still impressive. That's what Akers looks like after all these seasons. Brian Taylor, not bad. He got the route running up quite a bit, in fairness. What about defensively? There really wasn't anyone on defense that, like, that we really made up, right? Like, a lot of the guys kind of got replaced a lot. Terrell Burgess, they made him hybrid? I mean, I just let the game kind of do this, because otherwise, once again, it would take all day. But Jordan Fuller, at least they made him correct. Great pursuit, great coverage. That's what I want to see, not some man coverage for my free safety. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, no upload tomorrow unless it's on the second channel, PK or Plays. Monday, we should be back with Miami Dolphins franchise. It might be kind of a shorter video, though. It might just be the draft and offseason. Kind of depends on what happens, how long of a video it is. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any suggestions for rebuilds in the future, let me know in the comment section below. A challenge rebuild, a regular rebuild, experiment ideas, whatever. I think I had an experiment come out a little bit earlier today. Hopefully that does well, because I thought it was a pretty good idea, and it was kind of fun. Probably a lot of people arguing, why is that the 99? This guy's better at that position. It's like, okay, dude, I don't really care. It's just a 99. That's what matters. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. Like I said, I'm testing the ping every night to see if it's good or not, and my spikes have still happened. Hopefully it's fixed by Monday. That's what I was told. Maybe Sunday I'll try it again. We'll see tonight, though. If it actually works, you'll see a community tab thing. So, simply put, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!